Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are just having a go at the drill. Weather's a bit catchy just before we start the winter barley, and just working on this a little bit. So when I bought the drill, the hopper was a bit rusty. It's not rusted through, but it is very rusty and looks terrible. So my intention was to strip it all down and clean it down and respray it or repaint it somehow. So I've given up on that idea because I was looking at a sale the other day, an auction, and a hopper for this drill came up in the sale, so I managed to buy it, which it didn't cost very much money in the scheme of things. So we're now just removing this one. We've undone all the bolts, undone all the wiring. I've took the metering unit off, which is back here, and we're just going to lift that off now, and I'll try and get a bit of footage as we do it, and put the new hopper on. There are marks on the hopper and it's not perfect, but it's in way better condition than this one. And also inside it's got 6 tramline units in the new one. Not that we need that many because we don't have tyres that wide, but I'll leave them in there and just disconnect them, so it should work alright. So here's the wiring undone. I've taken and it's got all its wiring and everything in the new one. So like I say, we'll get it on and I'll show you it when it's done. Right, got the new hopper on, so it's looking way better. And I've just put the metering unit back on. I've got cover to go on here, and quite pleased with how it's looking. That hopper has made like such a difference to how it looks, so quite pleased with that. So next job is to put the coulters back on, so got to get the other drill up here and then put those coulters on, and then that should be all right. Ordered some new feet for the cultivator today. Oh no, I haven't ordered them. They had them in stock at our local, or Peter Hawkey Farm Machinery. So Carl down there sorted us out with that, and he's also ordered us a new set of these to go on, and so that's good. So I've got some of those are alright, but so I've got them as spares now. So yeah, so just got to reassemble it now. He's also ordering us some new belts for the drive, and yeah, it's coming together. So yeah, so the metering unit is on and that's looking alright. So quite pleased with that. And yeah, I've got to put the wire in through the front of the tank. And yeah, so there's the metering unit down in there, looking alright. The previous owner has painted the bottom of the tank, and I think he's done it to mark, he's got sort of some writing there on it to mark where certain things are. Yeah, so in this drill, noticed the other day, the light's not great, but there's a little shutter here that goes down into the thing, and it blocks off 11 coulters. So 12 is half, so 11 is one less than half. So what that does is, or what I've worked out it does is, some of you probably already know what it does, but so what it does is you push that down, it shuts those coulters off. So the first time you go around the headland, it'll only be drilling with 13 coulters on this side. So you go around with that side against the hedge, so it'll drill out. But what it does is it doesn't return the seed that's not used for these 11 coulters. It just puts out extra there. So yeah, it's quite a good idea, I think, because what it'll do is there'll be extra seed right against the hedge, so it's not wasted. So that's quite a good idea, I think. And then the second time round, I just sort of drive with the centre of the bonnet to the edge of where the first 3 meters have gone, and then it should match up. And yeah, so that's quite a good idea, I think. So there's a little screw here that you undo, and I'll just put that down, and then that shoves in like that, and then like I say, it blocks them off. Then when you've been round the first time, just jump out, pull that back up, make sure you screw your screw back in, otherwise you'll have some nice stripy crops. Yeah, so like I said, on this one it's got 3 of these each side, tramline units. So, and what these do is, if you look underneath, they've got return pipes. So when they shut and block off your tram lines, it returns the seed back down through there. So what I'm going to do is only going to plug 2 of those in, because I don't want to block off 6 coulters, because our tractor wheels are only like 12.9s anyway, so that'll be way too wide for that, so there's no need to block off more than 2 each side. So I'll leave them in here, I think, and cause otherwise I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I think probably the best thing to do is leave them in. But yeah, it's quite a good idea, I think, because on the old drill it didn't have that, and it just shut off the pipes, and then the seed from these, or the 4 I had in the other one, it just sent them back out through the other 28 tubes, because obviously that's a 4 meter drill, so it's got 32 outlets, whereas this is for 3 meters and got 24. So here's all the wiring. So I've got just it says on here what's what, so I've just got to sort that out. Some of it is for the magnets on the front for the markers, so that's this wiring here, so I'll take that out because I've got the wiring still on here for that, and the rest of it then is for the marker, or for the tram liners. So what, I don't know what they've done here quite, but don't think there's enough plugs, so what they've done is they've joined them, so I think, well, I just leave those 2 unplugged, so that'll work anyway. Yeah, so getting somewhere with it, and it's a long way up here. Obviously it's on its stands at the moment. The following harrow is there, so I've got to sort that out as well. Like I say, I got me new tines for that. Some new chains for the PTO guard as well today. But yeah, so here's the wiring for the magnets for the markers. So we'll sort that out, and should be good. Right, another progress report on the drill. Things have moved on a little bit, and we've had a good go at it while we're waiting for the winter barley to dry out. And we hoped we were going to be combining today. We hoped we were going to be combining yesterday, but it's sort of rained both days, so not very good. So here's how far we've got. This is the 3 meter drill, which has got coulters on. So we've robbed them from this one, which is looking a bit sorry for itself now, but got bits of stuff here everywhere. So it's looking a lot better. It's taken quite a bit of time to do it, like measuring them all out and getting them in the right place, so we're fairly confident that we've done that, and pretty happy with it, to be honest. So it's all got to have springs put on, so I've got springs there and a full set of springs on that one. I'll take the marker arms off in a minute as well, and it's starting to come together a little bit. When I took all the coulters off and took this bar off here, which that sets the tension of the coulters, or the pressure, and sort of took all of that off and was looking at it thinking, am I ever going to be able to put it all back together? But it's gone back together really well, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So got this here to do. That's the following harrow. So I've got, as I said before, I've got all new tines for that, so just got to dismantle that and put a whole new bar in. I bought the box section for that, a new piece of box section, and I think that's got 4mm thick wall, but what I've bought has got 5mm thick wall, so good heavy piece of steel. And yeah, I think it'll look quite smart when it's done. Right, get these marker arms off now, swap them over, and then that drill can be unhitched. And I'm going to take the camera out of it as well, and then that will go in this one. So I've got a camera in the hopper, and yeah, very good. Right, bit further on with that. I hope you enjoyed that little video, and I'll be back with another video soon with another update on this, hopefully, and then we can actually get it together. So